Hello everyone and welcome back. In today's video, we are going to be talking about 5 tips for creating your team's performance dashboard. A dashboard that is easy to use and that will motivate your team to improve their performance. Let's get started. Number 1, and I know I harp on and on and on about this, define clear goals and metrics. We have a video that goes into more detail about these metrics and what order to go about crafting them in, so I will link that in the description. Go check out that video. So we're just going to jump straight to the KPIs piece now, because that is the lowest level metric and that's the metric that you want to have on your dashboard. You want to display these KPIs and the goals that they refer to on your dashboard. Examples of KPIs are sales revenue, customer satisfaction scores, customer engagement scores, net promoter scores. These are just a few examples of KPIs. But as I said, refer to the previous video to get a longer list. Having these metrics displayed clearly on the dashboard will show your team what they are being measured on, what their performance is being judged on, what goals these drive. And so it will positively affect their behavior. They will now understand what they need to look at in order to get the results required to achieve the goal. Tip number 2, make it visual. The reason why the second tip is to make it visual is because as people, we're visual creatures. We would rather see a chart or a picture than to read a long document on stuff we need to do. We're visual. Also, when we see visuals, it allows us to process information quicker, so you're not wasting time. Because people are drawn to visuals, you want to make the dashboard visually appealing and easy to read. To do this, use graphs, use charts, use icons, use color. Make the dashboard consistent when it comes to color and icons. For example, if red means a decline in the metrics that we're measuring, ensure that everywhere in the dashboard, that's what red numbers mean. This will help people viewing the dashboard to be automatically drawn to those areas, because it's embedded in their mind that red means something negative, so let me draw to that to understand where the problem areas are. It makes for speed and it makes for ease of use. So ensure that your dashboard is visually appealing and easy to understand. Tip number 3, keep it simple. A common problem that we see when it comes to KPIs and other metrics is that we choose too many of them. Remember, the term is key performance indicator. Key, meaning not everything. You want a handful of metrics that the team is watching out for. Make sure that you choose the key performance indicators that are really key to achieving the goals you want the team to focus on. Don't include everything. Resist that temptation and really narrow it down and keep it simple. Keep it to just a few things they need to focus on to realize their goal. Tip number 4, involve your team. It's important to keep people involved in the creation of the dashboard. Ask your team what metrics they want to see on it and what visuals would help them to do their work better. Not only will this help create a dashboard that is relevant to your team, like as relevant as it can be, but it will also help with buy-in from that team because they have been involved in creating the dashboard itself. Tip number 5, use it regularly. So this is my final tip for creating a team performance dashboard. Make sure that you use it regularly. And what we mean by this is have a set cadence for referring to the dashboard. A great way of using it is for your team meetings. Say you meet your team once a week for an all hands. One of the first things you want to refer to is this dashboard. You want to set up regular meetings with your team to review the dashboard and the metrics on it. Use the dashboard to identify areas in need of improvement and work with your team to create an action plan on addressing these points. By using the dashboard regularly, you will embed a culture of accountability and continuous improvement with your team. So there you have it. It's a pretty short one today, but those are my 5 tips for creating a team performance dashboard. Remember, as a recap, let's recap. Define clear goals, make it visual, keep it simple, involve your team, and use it regularly. By following these tips, you will create a dashboard that your team will love using. Thanks for being with me on this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like, subscribe if you haven't done already, and I'll see you in the next one.